ウルリッヒ・ケスラーか。覚えておこう。
Looks directly at camera. You remember him too.
Yeah.
この資料には流刑になったことが
Siegfried will remember. Remember this.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Lessons, and we are back with another episode of Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I don't have the rest of the name available. It usually is sitting on my screen as a source, but I don't have it open. I don't have any notes. You have any notes?
No, I don't have any notes.
Yeah.
I should be keeping, but I don't. No, I don't have them.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any notes from the last 4 episodes because I chose to do a thing, and that thing took more time than I thought, and I'm not even done with it yet, which, vis-a-vis, why I'm also don't have the board to show you right now, because I'm still working on that, plus I actually have to add one more character to the board, which is Hexenheimer's, by the way, don't remember if that's actually ever say his name, daughter? Yeah, because I still have to add her to the board, but I also have... the board is the thing that I'm working on. That's the reason why I don't have any notes today.
Yeah.
Just means I'll have double notes next time. Enjoy that.
Yeah, that storyline got ended pretty cleanly.
Oh, I thought you were about to say quickly.
That too, but...
Well, we've been getting a lot of 4-episode storylines. It's really going to be... that's really going to screw us up when we hit the show, is that we're going to be expecting all 4-episode arcs from a 100-episode show.
So, I mean, again, I suspect that character's going to come back at some point, right? Otherwise, why go? Or it could be just a side story of how he managed to, I think he's now in the gathering people around him phase, right?
I mean, I don't know that they have to come back at all. I mean, I don't expect Bruce Ashby's ever going to come back up again.
No, probably not. That's a historical note, perhaps, but that's it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We had a whole arc full of people that are dead.
Yeah.
I don't think that means that anybody has to come back.
Yeah, but that note at the end is like, oh, and then what happens in 10 years? It's like, oh, okay. Nothing, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't know what the scope of the show is.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to Gundam and Universal Century, the fact that the years are where the show takes place, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know every one of those.
Yeah.
Just no telling here. For all we know, this is the entire lifespan of these two characters. They could die a year into the war. They could die of old age, retirement.
So, yeah. No notes. Anything else?
Okay, well. No, I guess not. Let's go into it.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button.
Hit that subscribe button.
Comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
The sound is different, yeah.
Well, it's just season 1.
Oh, yeah.
It's a different opening in season 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where this is technically...
Well, I got so used to season 2 that... Yeah.
Wait, is this season 1?
Oh, I think this is...
Yeah. Sorry, this is season 1 because everything else we've been watching is during season 1, except for Spiral Labyrinth. I guess Spiral Labyrinth must be season 2. I thought Spiral Labyrinth was season 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's throwing me off here.
So again, another Siegfried-centric arc.
Yeah, we've been in season 1 with Reinhardt this whole time. Season 2 was blah, 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 words. Spiral Labyrinth. Season 2 was Spiral Labyrinth. We're essentially... This is literally the episodes that aired or were released after Silver White Valley. So basically, we went from season 1 to a bunch of season 2 episodes, because last things we did were in season 2, and now we're back to season 1 again.
Yeah, this is I forgot this is when he gets transferred to the military police, yeah. And there's a whole murder investigation going on. I know that, Chad, because of the next on we saw, so.
I tried so hard and got so far.
Is this after graduation, perhaps? Military academy?
Well, no, because we're still in order. We saw the time, or the date on screen.
指定席か。彼は卒業まで万年3位かな。親が嘆くか。親父は戦死してしまったが、その分祖父がな。期待をかけてくれるのはありがたいんだが。そういうお前はどうだったんだ、カール。36位。先週から8位も下がった。差し詰め自由席ってところだな。俺も指定席が欲しいよ。3位でいいからさ。
I mean, he wasn't even top 20 before, so.
首位は狙わないから心配しなくていいぜ。なんだ、相変わらず不愛想なやつだな。主席殿はここを保っておられるのさ。いや、あれで悪いやつじゃないんだがね。ところで、
And we know that because this character is telling us that.
優等生諸君。あったら俺が聞きたいよ。俺たちも今年でもう卒業だ。 俺だって卒業前に一度は首席になってみたい。上には上なりの悩みもあるってことか。ところで首席といえば2年前の首席卒業生を覚えているか。2年前、あのラインハルト・フォン・ミューゼル先輩か。そう、あの人だ。
That's not his name anymore.
あの人は
We covered this in the movie.
近寄りがたい雰囲気だったんだ。ハーゼとは違う。それにキルヒアイス先輩が常に一緒だったじゃないか。はあ あの先輩はいい人だったよな。穏やかで下級生にも優しくて。でもあの二人で上級生を20人乗せたって聞いたぜ。なんだその話。俺知らねえよ。
Less impressive by the fact that we already seen them do that on a ship.
Yeah.
I think that was during the movie, actually. I wasn't even talking about the raid thing.
17歳で大佐か。やっぱりすごいな。 グリューネワルト伯爵夫人の弟だもの。当然だろ。いや、それだけじゃなく。
Literally the thing he doesn't want you to remember him for.
Yeah.
それは俺も聞いた。なんでもウィジンで敵の前線基地を全滅させたとか、駆逐艦で巡航艦を仕留めたとか。すごい実績だよな。実績か。
See, people know who Reinhardt is.
By his achievements. They look. I think they're supposed to look a little older. Yes. I mean, older than the students, I guess.
He only graduated 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, how much older do you want him to look?
Reinhard von Muezel 大佐とジークフリード・キルヒアイス大尉か。大したものだ。
Is that Kettle?
特にミューゼル君は在校中も首席
I
だ
don't
っ
think
たが
so.
卒業後わずか2年で大佐まで昇進とは本校始まって以来の記録だ。
I think the guy I'm thinking about is a
君
fleet
は在
admiral.
校中副校長だった私も鼻が高いというものだ。
恐縮です。シュテーガー閣下にもご昇進おめでとう
Nope,
ございます。
nope, wrong guy.
いや、退役前の褒美に校長にしていただいたようなものだ。で、今回は
昇進はしたものの、次の任務が決まるまで無認証のみです。幼年学校での参観も研修のうちです。
なるほど。そういうことなら当方も歓迎だ。在校生に有意義な実践の話を聞かせてやってほしい。
及ばずながら。
Or as most people say, tell them war stories.
Mm-hmm.
劣悪遺伝子排除法を発布され、社会にはびこる弱者という名の寄生虫の排除に乗り出された。人類の発展は優秀な人材によってこそ支えられており、弱者を優遇するがごとき政策は人類社会そのものの弱体化を
So superiority complex.
未来永劫の人類の繁栄を望まれ、将来の禍根を断つ意味から遺伝子を重視なさったのである。これによって遺伝的に劣等な素質を持つ者は断種を強制され、人類は遺伝病や先天的な異常から解放されたのである。また労働する能力
So we're going the Spartan way with this.
が遺伝的に継承されることが多いゆえ、
Eugenics way, really.
I'm not going to be the one to invoke it. I went Spartan. You choose your path.
それぞれの地位が相続される現在の体制が確立されたのである。
Game slaves? There's slavery here?
ラインハルト様、お待ちを。
I mean, there's an underclass, so I'd have to assume. Check the room for bugs.
大丈夫です。盗聴はされていません。よくもまあ5年間もあんな授業に我慢できたものだ。つくづく自分の忍耐力に感心する。
And where to pat you in the back. Good thing I.
我慢なさっていたんですか。遺伝が全てを決するだと？バカバカしい。遺伝的形質など本人には何も責任がないことではないか。個人は個人だ。遺伝や家柄など個人の能力には関係ない。そんなものを盲信する奴は常に今の境遇に甘んじることしか知らない真の意味での無能者だ。先祖を自慢するしかない奴は今の自分に何も自慢できるもののない奴だ。
Oh, fair enough on that one, at least.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, you can't be proud of your ancestors.
True, but you can't depend on just because, you know, someone else did something
Yeah,
in the
I mean,
past.
Historical nepotism.
改めて改革の必要性を痛感しただけだ。それでも後輩たちはラインハルト様を尊敬しています。先輩や同級生のように家柄や門地だけで侮りを受けることがないと分かっただけでも収穫ですよ。将来のためにも。
Yeah, this is so 1990s, yeah.
I don't know, I'm just laughing. There's no bugs in the room, but oh crap, I left the computer telecommunication device on.
新たな認知はどこか。
帝都憲兵隊本部への出向とのことであります。
憲兵隊？
では明日お待ちしております。
Yeah, I mean, you literally succeed at everything. We're trying to find you a job that you'll fail at.
何の冗談だ。皮肉のつもりか。そうお怒りにならなくとも。弱い立場の人間に対して皇帝と帝室の権威を誇示する仕事だぞ。この俺にそんなことをさせるのか。憲兵隊の内実を知るのに良い機会かもしれません。
Yes, you're doing the whole tour of the military, basically.
I just think it's funny that he's upset about working as a police, military police guy, but you know you're a soldier, right? Literally putting down people is what you do on the regular.
ラインハルト様は当然のように思っておられるが、移動の際には別々の部署に配属されることだってあり得るのだ。ラインハルト様と周囲との干渉剤となる者がいなくなれば、その時圧力を生まないはずがない。
Yeah, Reinhard will get himself killed if left alone.
空いてるかい？ああ。それにしても寮の食事は貧しいな。
I guess my two hot dogs and ketchup. No bun.
何？
という噂がある。
本当か？
あくまで噂だ。真実は知らん。
So was the implication that they're selling black market food?
Yeah.
What a crime for Reinhardt to solve. The crime of who's selling Academy hot dogs.
He set him up. That's a rat?
Well, did not anticipate this beginning of a murder. I've always thought about watching Detective Conan on this channel. I guess this is the chance to see how that would go. I guess they're making a pretty penny off of this whole black market thing if they were willing to kill for it.
成績を気にするやつなんだぞ。何にしても迷惑な話だ。おい、あっちを探そう。
Oh, crack to the head. I was like, oh, he didn't get stabbed.
It's a lot of blood for a crack to the head, though.
栄えある帝国軍幼年学校の生徒ともあろう者が、この無秩序さは何だ。道を開けろ。指定が校長、どうぞ。どういうことか。
How convenient. They're in the academy. They get reassigned to military police, so now they get to investigate this, I guess.
I don't know if it's convenient.
ここでこのような状態で死んでいるのを発見した次第です。
事故か。
この倉庫は外から鍵がかけられておりました。また現場は何も手をつけていません。つまり彼にこのような傷を負わせるに至ったものがどこにもありませんので。
Oh, falling box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess there's no box on the floor, so they
Yeah.
just said they didn't touch anything.
そうとしか考えられません。
いかがいたしましょうか、校長。警察はともかく憲兵隊に知らせないわけに。このような不祥事を公表せよというのか。
Or yes, depending on what you think.
とにかく学生たちを遠ざけろ。 現場を保存して至急に他の教官たちを招集するように。
Legitimately, though, I think you've got like most of the student body here. I think it's already a public
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
どうなさいましたラインハルト様。キルヒアイス、なかなか面白い事件だ。いや、事件そのものはくだらないが、憲兵隊の対応が興味深い。どういう事件です？平民の老婦人が3人の息子を徴兵され、3人とも亡くしてしまった。そのためにルドルフとフリードリヒ4世の肖像画を足毛にしたのだそうだ。
She was promptly assassinated.
せっかく産んだ子供を3人とも殺されたのは皇帝陛下のおかげです。こうする他に陛下に対して感謝申し上げる方法がありません。
How can you see what she's doing? Even if you looked over your hedges, you wouldn't see what her feet were doing.
その婦人は逮捕された。
あの女が憎むべきは反とたる共和主義者どもであるのに、陛下をお恨み申し上げるなど反国家的かつ非親民的な暴運行為の極みである。提出に感謝し、国家に奉仕する道を知らぬ者は人間としての待遇に値しない。大罪にふさわしい罰を与えてやれ。
つまり拷問によって死に至らしめろということだ。憲兵隊の常套手段だな。知っているかキルヒアイズ。その憲兵副総監の息子2人も。
You know that there's thought police. Why are you like surprised at any of this?
それも貴族階級の常套手段ですね。そうだ。だが事件の担当者は副総監の下劣な扇動には乗らなかった。彼は密告者の家に自ら出向くと、 手柄顔の密告者を逮捕してしまったのだ。
老婦人が不敬の大罪を犯す現場を目撃しながらそれを制止せず傍観していたとは市民の道に戻る行為であります。後になって手柄顔で密告などしてもそれは自分の罪を隠そうとの意図によるもの。内心で犯人に同調していたからこそ陛下の肖像画が踏みつけにされるのを傍観していたのでしょう。共犯に類する行為であります。これを処罰せずして不敬罪の法の精神を守ることはできません。
一方、当の老婦人は公金と尋問は受けたものの暴力は振るわれなかった。
恐れ多くも陛下の肖像画を踏みつけ
So is this gonna be the guy from the school?
I don't
know.
He had the same kind of like portrait to him.
この件を知った平民たちは密かに開催を叫んだという。
何者ですか、その担当者は。
やはり本来の憲兵ではない。艦隊法務士官として研修のために憲兵隊に出
Oh,
向
no,
して
I
いた
guessed
士
that
官
wrong.
だ。
Yeah.
今の我々と同じ立場だな。名はケスラー、ウルリッヒ・ケスラー中佐だ。
興味深い人物ですね。
なるほど、こういうやり方もあ
He
る。
died 50 years ago in a fight with
The
Alliance.
Well, no, I'm trying to think of any of the names. John Trinker Cope, you know, any of the people from Yang's story.
すでに艦隊勤務に戻っていますね。
辺境勤務だな。こういう反骨精神のある男はやはり本流からは外されるだろうな。
ええ。
ウルリッヒ・ケスラーか。覚えておこう。
Looks directly at camera. You remember him too.
Yeah.
この資料には流刑になったこと。
Siegfried will remember. Remember this. Also, the fact that that computer is so so boxy.
どうした？
Yeah.
極寒の辺境惑星に流刑になった後、自ら職を絶って衰弱死したと。
やはり現場の小さな抵抗では物事の解決にはならない。この社会は根本から改革して、このような理不尽がまかり通らないようにしなくてはならない。
はい、ラインハルト様。
So basically, you want to dethrone the emperor, basically. Oh, that's what we know. No, this is it heading.
おっしゃる通りです。ラインハルト様。
ラインハルト・フォン・ミューゼル大佐、ジークフリード・キルヒアイス大尉、憲兵副総監閣下がお呼びであります。直ちに。
You're quite literally new to the job. Time to investigate a murder.
噂をすればか。
何事でしょう。
I mean, we have literally seen them have no education in military. I'm sorry, in police matters.
Yeah.
被害者のライファイゼンは死者っ気の出だ。まして貴族の指定が多く通う幼年学校の中での事件となれば学校側も慎重にならざるを得んだろう。理解できないことではない。とにかくだ、ミューゼル大佐、この件を K に任せる。キルヒアイス大尉と共に捜査に当たってくれたまえ。
将官らにでありますか。宇宙艦隊から出港しているに過ぎない我々に。
Am I forgetting something? I don't remember Curtis getting promoted. I thought he was still an ensign for some reason.
No, he was a lieutenant, but not. He wasn't to the same rank as Siegfried, but still.
生徒たちから事情を聴取するにしても年齢が近いケイラの方が何かと都合はいいだろうと思ってな。1週間は K に全権を与える。だがミューゼル大佐、無論憲兵隊に人材がいないわけではない。事態が K の手に余るなら誰かと交代させてもよいのだぞ。
Did you do it?
全力を尽くします。
The weird turn and look at him. I can get other people to do this.
Yeah, but
Are you
it's
trying to
about
put a
so.
bad mark on? Look, the guy is getting it from every angle because of what's her name?
Yeah,
I wouldn't put it past her just to like murder a guy so that he has to investigate and fails. So at least he'll have one failure on the record.
Yeah.
分かっている。 奴らは厄介払いがしたいのさ。俺はグリューネワルト伯爵夫人の弟だからな。自分のところにいる時に戦死でもされたら管理責任が問われることになるというので、配属先ではさっさと転属してもらいたいのさ。これまでは武君を立てて栄転していたが、失敗したら失敗したで適正不足ということで体欲を追い出すことができるからな。
それをご承知でなぜ？
Guess he can't turn it down.
キルヒアイス。俺たちは一度も負けなかったな。相手が何人でも、どんなやつでも。
That's what I'm saying. At least one loss on the record.
ラインハルト様。
これから先も決して負けない。そうだな。
Because our name is Blank.
Yeah.
And Blank doesn't lose. No game, no life reference for those in the audience who don't know.
I'm the PC in this game. I mean, this protagonist in the story. Of course I don't lose.
I mean, well, their thing is that they even beat cheaters, so.
Well, when the game is already rigged against you, might as well cheat, right?
No, I mean, they don't cheat, and they beat cheaters. And let's not forget, a boy is dead. Don't feel like we covered much of that during the wrap up of the episode there, but but I believe that was the guy whose rank fell down to 36, so it's not like a promising young man's life is dead. Just a young man's life is dead. Over, rather. I mean, not really a lot to go over here, other than, I guess, the whole, again, eugenics thing. But we already knew that, because they've talked about it before. Do remember that we do have to talk over the ending.
Yeah, I know. They're making this even more romantic. Yeah.
I don't know, it's romantic. They're literally facing different directions.
Yeah, well, at least one of them was looking at the other, like, you know.
What else are you look at?
And the song, the song is very, you know, the song is very romantic.
Is it? It's talking about idiocy.
Oh, you can be an idiot in love.
Okay.
You know, love makes you make
pretty sure we know
things.
Carrot Chase is in love with his sister. Not his sister, he didn't have a sister. With Reinhardt's sister. I mean, literally, that's the whole point of the name Golden Wings. Is that he views both of them as having golden wings or being angels or something like that.
Yeah.
Also, he's like his fucking best friend. I'm not saying they can't be in love. By the way, did they just murder all these people?
Apparently. Oh, this is supposed to be the fight that the fight that they had as upperclassmen, I guess. As a classmen.
Well, that was supposed to be 20 people.
Yeah, I mean, people exaggerate too. We don't know how many there are off camera.
I guess it could be. They look roughed up.
And yeah, they're wearing school uniforms, so yeah. Or academy uniforms. I mean, they beat up a lot of people. Somebody might have resentment about that. Just a bit.
I don't know. It seems like a really weird way to get your revenge on them, if that was the case. Hey, I hear Reinhardt and Carrot Chase are back in town. I'll murder a random person and step 3 profit.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, there's no clear... You'd have to assume... Or not assume, you'd have to... Yeah, you'd have to assume that the moment they show up, they're going to be put in military police duty.
And why would they need observers from the fleet? No, I don't know.
They're between jobs at the moment.
Yeah. But they got this assignment.
They had no assignment, so technically they're observing as part of their duty.
Weird. Not very efficient military. But then again, I can't say the same thing. I can say the same thing for the Alliance when they have people just lazing around like, oh, we're gonna attack. Well, I have nothing to do. So yeah, they're both very inefficient.
I mean, I don't know. I just, like you said, I doubt that somebody killed somebody
just because.
Just to get back at Reinhardt.
But it seems that the
I mean, we already kind of know that it's the dude set up the other dude from the cafeteria. I mean,
yeah. The guy who was number one set him up.
Like I said, this is a Detective Conan story arc. You got to figure out who has the motive. And sorry, I'm going over the things in my head. But typically I don't solve them, right? I am the guy who would annoy you in these kind of shows where I'd be like, it's that guy. I don't know why, but it's that guy. And like, you haven't set up his motive. You don't know where he was at the time of the crime. Does he have an alibi? It's like, nah.
Yeah.
Strong feeling. Arrest that man.
You. Like, what? Like, I don't like you. Take him away.
Murder, huh? Tell me one thing. Where's the butler?
Also, what that commander did, that he arrested. It's interesting that he arrested the person that informed on the old lady, right? And then came up with this cockamamie explanation, like, well, he should have tried to stop her. He didn't, so he failed.
For one thing, I don't think it's cockamamie. Was that the word you used?
Yeah.
Okay. I've heard that one before. Anyway, I don't think it's that. Obviously, you're trying to not reinforce the people doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't stop her from stomping on the Kaiser's portrait. And if guys doing that is illegal, isn't it your responsibility as a citizen of the Empire to prevent it?
Yeah, but the way this place works, I think what it really encourages snitching, right? That's what, Well,
that's what we're trying to fight.
Yeah. So, and the fact that,
as the New York governor once said, snitches get rewards.
Or
was that New York? Was that Los Angeles? I can't remember.
Yeah. Unless you work for McDonald's, in which case, oops.
Anyway, I'm saying they're Warhammer 40K this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, in which case, if you don't stop somebody from not saluting the Emperor's portrait, then you're just as guilty as they are. We got enough people around here. We can make everybody guilty of a crime.
Which is pretty dumb.
They gotta make some examples of people. Otherwise, the rest of them won't know what not to do.
Yeah. You send more resources policing people than doing anything else, really.
Well, it's preventative care, right?
Is it really?
No, it seems to have stopped any other uprisings for like a couple 100 years. Can't say it's ineffective.
No, we heard about that autonomous region thing, which was pretty interesting.
We didn't just hear about it, we passed through it.
Yeah.
We've got operators there operating on our behalf.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're bringing up the autonomous region. The autonomous region, that's not the thing you should bring up. You should bring up the full-scale rebellion, which is the Alliance.
Yeah, I know, but I think the Alliance is more than just a rebellion. It's just an established government.
Well, that's not the side of the world that we're on right now.
No,
when
it's
we're with
interpreted as a
Yang,
rebellion.
yeah, when we're with Yang, we'll call it a full-scale government. We're working on the Imperial side right now, so it's a rebellion.
Well, that's what the Empire calls it. Doesn't mean I have to call it that.
That's the side that we're on right now.
I'm not on the side of the Empire, so I don't care.
You are, though, because that's the perspective of the show right now. I'm not saying you're on the side of the Empire. I'm saying you're on the Empire side.
Yeah, I know. I recognize what the Empire
When
is
in
saying.
Rome.
Tell the Romans to fuck off. I mean,
Well, you
what the
won't be
hell?
able to, obviously. If you're so disrespectful of their society, odds are you don't speak Latin, sorry.
Latin, yeah. If I want to speak Roman, I'll be in Romania, which actually they don't speak Roman. They do speak a Romance language, but Romanian is a Romance language, but not Roman. Which is pretty interesting. Anyway, yeah. I mean, I recognize that that's what the Empire believes. Although they do let it slip. Like you say that they said that rebel alliance, right? Because they just tend to call it a rebellion, but Siegfried just calls it the alliance. So sometimes they let it slip that no, we're dealing with a full-born government. This conceit of it being just a rebellion that lasted for hundreds of years, right? Has its own military and all that is, they're not guerrillas or anything like that. It's paper thin at best, and I think everybody knows it. But again, when you go to school and you're taught, by the way, your genes make you superior. We have eliminated all the weak genes, and those who have weak genes are fit to be only slaves. Yeah, I think there's a lot of self-delusion here. I mean, a lot. Not only self-delusion, but enforcing delusion from the outside. Like, we have a thought police. Wrong thoughts get you killed, tortured, and killed. Because apparently the punishment for stomping on a couple of pictures is to be tortured to death.
Well, I mean, enough tortures and people will stop doing it, I'm assuming.
Apparently not.
Well,
Otherwise,
I mean, the example given wasn't somebody who was doing it because they were thinking clearly. It's somebody who was doing it out of grief.
Still. I mean, if being tortured to death, it's such a deterrent. I don't think somebody even who is good grief seeking will like, oh yeah, but I don't want to suffer that horrible fate unless she didn't care, right? Apparently she didn't.
She was grief stricken.
Yeah,
her
she
3
didn't care
kids had just died.
At the end of the day, she just starved herself to death. So
yeah, she was exiled.
So there you go.
All right, I think that's going to be it for this episode, though. So, once again, I have been Theta, this has been Lessons, we've been Stoneface Reactions, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?